I want to talk to you about company formation, and we want to focus on three players in that space. We want to quickly analyze, compare, and contrast BetterLegal, ZenBusiness, and Rocket Lawyer. So here's a review I want you to pay attention to. So the first player I want to really review into this conversation is BetterLegal. So when you think about BetterLegal, I want you to think about efficiency and simplicity. So here is an online business formation company that really focuses on speed and transparency in terms of pricing. So that's really good. And what we love about Better Legal is that they're not really trying to razzle dazzle you with all kinds of prices. They have a single price model. That's really good in terms of eliminating options for all kinds of confusion. So that's really good. And what we love about Better Legal is that they are constantly improving their services. That's really good. So think about the price that I will talk to you about the price later on. But what we love about Better Legal is what you see is exactly what you get. Okay, so you're talking about transparency. What are the pros and cons of Better Legal here? So the pros first: you have a fast 2-day processing. You have an EIN service included, easy setup process, affordable registered agent add-on service. So that's really good in terms of having the ability to navigate all kinds of paperwork when it comes to LLC formation, LLP formation, C corporation formation, or S corporation formation. What about the cons here? There is no free plan, no money back guarantee, no legal advice, and customer service is kind of limited. So you're not having 24/7. With Better Legal, you're not having 24/7. That's for sure. Okay. Of course, the company will guide you through each step of the company formation process, making the whole initiative easy and efficient for you. But the thing is that you are going to do certain things on your own. Okay. So when you think about Better Legal, I want you to think about an all-in-one service when it comes to LLC formation. So you have state formation filing, EIN, operating agreement of bylaws, and bylaws. You have express processing. So that's really cool in terms of flexibility there. You also have banking resolution, you have a website, tax analysis, insurance evaluation, name availability search in some cases, and you have a registered agent services. That's really good. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. I want to talk to you now about pricing. So when you think about the Better Legal, I want you to think about as I think I said this a little earlier, we are speaking about a flat pricing, a flat pricing model. So they're charging you $2.99 plus the state filing fee, of course, but it's $2.99. You can see this on the screen. They're not trying to really complicate things, not really trying to razzle dazzle you. They're really, really straightforward. So we love that a lot. We love that a lot in terms of transparency. So you have tax consultation that's included. You have insurance evaluation. Now there are some services where you have to pay a little extra. So for instance, registered agent services, that's an add-on, and so is compliance service, license and permit search, business amendments and other state filings, tax accounting and bookkeeping services, business insurance, payroll and HR services, and business banking. So that's really good in terms of helping you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. So that's really cool. Now, Better Legal helps you across the board. I mean, they help you with all kinds of I would say processes. Okay, and but the process is pretty straightforward. All you have to do, you go online, you tell Better Legal about your company, you tell them who the owners and operators are. You have to choose whether you want to have Better Legal as your registered agent. You want to think about the state you're actually forming from, and you have to pay. So $2.99 plus the state filing fees. You want to ask yourself if you're filing for an EIN simultaneously, and then they will prepare. Better Legal will prepare your operating agreement. So everything happens simultaneously though, and it takes about 30 minutes or 2 hours to actually to get everything done. And when you are ready, when you're done preparing your operating agreement, you will receive all documents by email. So that's really good in terms of functionality. As I said a little earlier, customer service is really an area where Better Legal needs to do a better job. Okay, but they have right now, they are open. Their customer service is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to contact them via phone, you can call them 855-612-0480 or 512-969-2339. So you have the ability here to know exactly what you want in terms of flexibility. But yeah, they're open within a certain time frame. They're not open 24/7, that's for sure. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Better Legal versus Zen Business versus Record Lawyer. Let me talk to you now about Zen Business. So when you think about Zen Business, I want you to think about a player that's actually has erupted on the scene not long ago, but since then they've been kicking ass like crazy. So that's really good. And so they really have different pricing plans for LLC formation, corporation formation, LP formation, and so on and so forth. And they also offer a number of legal services. So it's not just about, like, they're kind of similar to like a lawyer or a legal Zoom in that sense. So, but I want to break things down for you when it comes to Zen Business. Okay, so let's first talk about the pros. So you have a free company formation service. So that's a scenario where you are just paying your state's filing fee. You have a wide constellation of services for new and established businesses. You have excellent customer support hours and track record. So whereas Better Legal was giving you some kind of hard time in terms of customer service, Zen Business is really giving you great customer service hours, and they have strong customer reviews. Okay, what about the detriments here? What are the drawbacks when you think about Zen Business? Well, the if you want registered agent services from Zen Business, you're gonna have to pay extra for it. It must be an add-on. And also Zen Business is really trying to push forward their website building, the website design features, but right now it's not really strong yet. I mean, Taylor Brands has way better website design features than Zen Business. It is what it is. I mean, it's right now they're not where they should be at yet, but they're getting there. Okay, and so when you think about Zen Business, I want you to think about faster filing speeds. That's really good. You have business license reports, amendment filings, certificates of good standing across the board. So that's really good. Whether you operate in one state or multiple states, you have the ability to get things done. So that's really fantastic. So we love that a lot in terms of the flexibility this service offers. I want you to think about pricing now. Please look with me on the screen. So when we think about Zen Business, we think about a trifecta of pricing. So they have the starter, the pro, and the premium. So they're charging you, as you can see on the screen, for the pro, they're charging you nearly $200 per year. And for the premium, they're charging you $349. But it really depends on what you want. Of course, if you go with the premium, everything is included. If you go with the pro, some things are included, and some things you need to add as extra cost. And if you go with a starter, basically they only give you for free the standard LLC filing, and of course you have to pay the state fees, but you don't pay anything to Zen Business in that regard. So again, and also in terms of 100% accuracy, you get that on all plans. So that's really good in terms of peace of mind, if you will. But anything else, like everything from EIN and operating agreement, business website, email and domain name, business documents, those things you have to really include them as extra if you were to go with the starter plan. So think about the starter plan as a pricing tier that allows you to save a lot of cash. All you have to do is fill out the forms online, but remember, the plan doesn't include any extra speediness for filing, so you can really expect the turnaround to be a little slower, typically 2 to 3 weeks. but this is mostly based on state delays. So if you don't really care about your speed, that's really fine. You can go with the starter plan. What we love about Zen Business overall is that they are constantly sort of improving their services. That's really good. And so Zen Business is really the best LLC service for any business, a big, like a large enterprise, small business, or mid-sized company, not a problem. Although there is no free plan, there is a price point that will work for almost any budget when starting a business. The service is easy to use, and there are multiple add-on services you can choose to make a plan that fits your needs. And by needs, I mean operational needs, but also budgetary needs. Okay, so that's really something to really keep in mind. Boss, I want to quickly remind you to this topic. We are having a conversation about Better Legal versus Zen Business versus Record Lawyer. Now let's talk about Record Lawyer. So when you think about Record Lawyer, I want you to think about a platform that really goes beyond LLC formation. Think about Record Lawyer as an online legal help platform that really offers multiple services. And within that area of services, you have business formation, you have legal document access, you have legal advice from attorneys, from practicing attorneys. So if that's the kind of service that you are looking for, Record Lawyer really could be a great player for you. And although Record Lawyer's business model is kind of similar to some of its competitors, it really stands out by offering free LLC business formation to those who choose to pay for a monthly membership to its service. So we are talking about $39.99 or $49.99. Okay. So you'll find most of the services you need to start a business at Record Lawyer. You can try some of the services at no charge with a 7-day free trial. So what are the pros and cons of Record Lawyer? Let's talk about that. The pros first. You have free LLC for new members. Members get access to business attorneys, and we're talking about practicing attorneys. So the experience is kind of important. That's why I'm insisting on that aspect of things. You have discounts on various legal needs for members. You have a free 7-day membership trial. So that's really cool in terms of flexibility. You have phone, email, and live chat support available. You have 30-day money-back guarantee, and you have a highly rated customer service when it comes to Record Lawyer. Now let me talk about the cons. The thing about Record Lawyer is that they want you to really pay the $39.99 or $49.99 monthly membership fees. But if you don't want that, the a la carte legal docs can be really pricey. And you must sign up for membership to file for LLC for free. And membership is really expensive if you don't need legal forms or you don't need a practicing lawyer. Okay, it's one of those things where you got to really ask yourself what's really important for you. And one thing we don't like is that Record Lawyer wants you to have credit card. So the credit card information is required, and so it is what it is. But bottom line here is that when we talk about Record Lawyer, you have a compilation of services that you really need to ask yourself, do you need that? So we are speaking about incorporation service, registered agent services, online document access. You have articles of organization. Okay. So when I talk about online document access, basically Record Lawyer can become your centralized storage place for all legal documentation, from business formation documents to any legal work you get done through the membership offering. Record Lawyer provides online document access for all of your legal work. Okay, so it's really easy to manage and access whenever you need this sort of data. So you got to ask yourself, do I need it? Maybe yes, maybe no. It really depends on your needs now. And one thing I want to say is that when we talk about the Record Lawyer, think about the fact that you have the ability to have all kinds of professional services such as registered agent service, tax filings, and incorporating your business. And this can be done in near real time. Not in real time, but in near real time. So that's really good. I want to talk to you now about pricing. Of course, I've talked to you before about pricing, but so pricing is a little clear. So with regular you have $39.99 or $49.99 per month. Okay. Now they recently introduced a another service that they're calling Rocket Legal Plus, and so basically they want you to with that you are paying 19.99 per month, and so that's really good, and you can actually pay annually or monthly. Okay, but the cool thing is that you have everything. You have business formation, registered agent service, legal documents, ask a lawyer service, and you also have a 30-minute consultation. Now this Legal Plus, they are actually rolling out the service in select places for now, and by the end of the year they will be actually covering the whole country, the whole United States. So that's really good. And but so you got to ask yourself though, do you want to go with the monthly subscription tier, or do you want to go with a la carte? The answer to that question depends on where you are at right now in terms of managing your business. Okay. Now the thing is that when we talk about customer service, I think I said this before. Record lawyers reviews are largely positive, pretty much anywhere you look, and the main reasons why customers seem to rank this online legal company high are the use of the platform and the customer support. It's okay. The speediness of customer support is really good. The speediness, but also the responsiveness. So you can contact support from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific, Monday through Friday by phone or live chat. Or you can email the team anytime and they'll get back to you. They will really get back to you. So they really care about how they are perceived in the industry, if you will. So Regular is really great for those who need those small business owners, those entrepreneurs, those mid-sized business owners, those large businesses that need legal help and advice than just forming an LLC. With Record Lawyer, you can ask a lawyer a question and access legal forms at no cost to you with the company's 7-day free trial. And if you want filing your LLC formation paperwork, or you need the company's services for longer than a week, you will pay $39.99 per month or $49.99 per month, or in some cases, $19.99. So what is our decision here? So Better Legal versus Zen Business versus Record Lawyer. Which one should you really go for? But before I actually answer the question, it's important to really ask yourself, what kind of needs do you want into what kind of needs you have in terms of company formation? Because remember, when we talk about if you decide to set up an LLC, before you actually contact Better Legal, Zen Business, or Record Lawyer, you need to decide on a business name, right? They're not going to choose the name for you. You got to decide on a business name, and you got to really ask yourself whether you will be your own registered agent or whether you would actually assign that function to a third party, including a Better Legal, Zen Business, or Record Lawyer. And you also need to ask yourself what kind of delay or what kind of chronology do we have, and what kind of backlog, that's the better word, what kind of backlog do you have in terms of your state's filing fees or your state's filing process. But anything else, you can actually outsource that to the LLC formation service. I'm speaking about articles of organization, articles of incorporation, or let's say operating agreement. So you have the ability to get things done there. But when we talk about choosing the best LLC service, Better Legal, Zen Business, or Record Lawyer, you gotta first see things like registered agent services, operating agreement, multi-state availability. Because the thing is that you do not want you to be in New York and you want to really open another company tomorrow in Nebraska, and the LLC formation service tell you, we don't cover Nebraska. And you also want to think about whether you need tax planning consultations and analysis. Depending on the legal structure you choose, there are tax planning consequences. If you're an LLC, you do not have the same concerns, if you will, than if you were to have an LP or a C corporation for that matter. So, long story short, who is our winner here? Better Legal, ZenBusiness or Record Lawyer? Which one should you go for? Our preference goes to ZenBusiness. ZenBusiness is really great when it comes to LLC formation service. We love BetterLegal. If you want anything between LLC formation and legal documentation in general, and Record Lawyer as a legal documentation website. The thing about Record Lawyer is that we love Record Lawyer, but the thing is, if you don't need access to legal advice every month, why should you pay $49.99? I mean $39.99 every single month forever, But if you need that, then it's really worth it. So much for your attention. I really appreciate this conversation. I was just talking to you about BetterLegal versus ZenBusiness versus Record Lawyer. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.